Why are you using an iPhone camera? You could use something much better.
No. So first of all, could you tell me your team name, team number, and your name?
We're Team 7423, Flaming Phoenix. And my name. Oh, and I'm Justin Warner.
Hey, Justin. Glad to see that you're on top of your game today.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Matt Caputo.
And we are here with these two lovely boys from Flaming Phoenix to ask them about their FTC robot and their FTC season. So guys, what is your favorite part about competing in FTC?
Winning. I'm kidding. No, I really like the camaraderie that you get from this. It's really fun.
That's a great answer. It sounds like super fun, like you have a lot of fun here.
Honestly, First's dedication to gracious professionalism just allows a competitive aspect, but it's not competitive like other major sports are where the teams want the others to lose. It's very friendly, and it's just the whole GP really brings the community together, and that's my favorite thing about it.
Gracious professionalism definitely brings us teams together. I am great friends with these kids from Flaming Phoenix. Would you guys like to tell us a little bit about your robot this year, what your favorite part about it is?
Well, our robot is very big. It has LEDs, and it fires the balls into the center vortex.
Matt can elaborate.
Yes. Oh, right. So, our robot, my favorite part of the robot personally has to be not this unicorn, but in fact our particle launching mechanism. So what we do is we have a series of sweepers that bring the particles up into our robot, and then they follow a channel and they're dropped onto a straight track with a 10% infill 3D printed canary yellow horribly colored wheel that has a concave surface that launches the particle directly into the center vortex. And that's got to be my favorite part of the robot.
Austin left because he doesn't like me. Just kidding, he's bringing out Flaming Phoenix's amazing robot so that you all can take a look at it. And you can kind of match up some of the things that Matt just described with their robot. Isn't it beautiful? Look at it. It glows. It's flaming, just like their team, Flaming Phoenix. That was a great pun. Justin, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about your robot. So what is your favorite part about your FTC robot this year?
I think it's the fact that we're using laser cutting, which is something we've never done before. I feel like it's allowed us to do a lot with our design, especially with our collection and our transfer system, as well as obviously the side panels that we're lighting up amazingly with our LEDs.
What would you say is the coolest thing that you've gotten to work on as a part of building robots in FIRST programs?
I have to say this year, at least it was something I learned, which was the soldering. Was learning how to doing the soldering for the leads for the LEDs was one part, but again, it was just the using of riveting actually for the first time, where we combined riveting as well as 3D printed brackets for our transfer in our collection system to ensure that we have everything would work together, as well as there's no slippage. Because if there's a bolt, with bolts, it would take a lot longer for us to put it together. But with rivets, it's very, very secure and robust.
Yeah, security's definitely good. You got a lot of matches coming up this weekend to last through. All right, so do you guys have anything else that you would like to share about your team or your journey through FTC?
All right. Well, our journey through FTC this season has been fraught with peril. Not only have I had microphones shoved up my nose, as right now, but also we faced some hardship early in the season because we planned to have a robot done at an early competition and we just weren't. So we had to run a secondary chassis that we'd had for programming services, much to Austin's chagrin, because he's a programmer and he just wasn't good enough. Now, perhaps the greatest trouble that we went through in FTC was the Oxford qualifier, where we were paired with Informal Logic in the semifinals and finals. Now, I'm all for gracious professionalism, but that team, I'm telling you, just blew me away, and I saw how much better we could be through their example, and that really personifies the journey of FIRST. How not only can we compete we can search to be better in the competition aspect, but also socially, and just the sense of camaraderie that FIRST conveys were truly exemplified in Informal Logic.
Thank you for that wonderful little blurb about our team, Matt. That means a lot to me. I'm glad that you look up to us. Actually, I'm looking up to you right now because I'm short, but I'm glad that you look up to us as a team. Austin, do you have anything you want to share?
We like to dance.
Austin likes to dance. Okay, that's wonderful. I have one non-robot related question for you. Why the Flaming Phoenix?
It's beyond me. It's actually, yep.
Okay, story time. Okay, wait, what's your name?
My name is Kaylin. Hello. So, when the team started, most of the members were in the middle school, where our mascot was the hawk, and they didn't want to be hawks, but they wanted a bird, right? So they came up with the phoenix, and they decided, you know what, we're going to be the phoenix, so we might go down in ashes, but we're going to do it in flames, we'll rise from the ashes. There we go. Finally got it.
Do you have anything that you would like to say to the unicorn?
To who?
The unicorn. This is Aristocorn. This is one of our unicorn mascots.
Not really.
I was expecting more from you, Matt. You're a pretty great guy. You usually have answers for everything. I'm surprised I've stumped you with this question. Austin.
Don't play with fire. And I'm trying to think of a pun, but I can't think of anything. Corny puns are not unicorn.
That was a great pun, Austin. All right, thank you so much for your time, guys.
Yeah, you owe us now. Just kidding.